Good afternoon. Welcome to the Miss Smith Presents YouTube channel. I am Miss Smith. We are broadcasting live from Resound Northwest in Portland, Oregon. We have a happy little audience in the house today. Let me hear ya. All right. I've got the Zan cam right ahead, and Brooks Graham, our technical wizard, is with us in-house. So for you viewers, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping. The first thing that you want to do is subscribe to the channel. There's a couple of reasons for that. First of all, we're awesome. But there is a practical reason. The chat window is a feature of YouTube that you can only access if you are subscribed to this channel. So take a second. There is somewhere obvious, I promise you, Mom. There is an obvious button somewhere that is, oh, we have a guest. We have just started, so duck, come on, duck down under the camera. And, well, that was okay. Good enough. All good. Welcome. So, live studio audience. So, there's a subscribe button, so go ahead and push that and take just a second and do all of that. You probably need a Google email because Google owns everything. Oh, we have somebody else coming. I love it. We have this audience. Let's see how you do. Duck. Come on in and duck. We're live. There's a camera right there. Come on under. Duck. Masterfully done. Yes, absolutely. You can sit right there. Natalia, people are here. Yeah. It's very cool. It's very cool. Welcome. I think we're all here, but welcome. Welcome to Resound Northwest and Natalia's live stream. Yeah. So once you have subscribed to the channel, you are going to get notifications. We have never had a problem with the internet connection. If something is happening, first of all, check and see if it's on your end. Right, Mom? If there is something technical going on, try and refresh your own browser first, because it might be on your end. Then if there is still a problem, might be on our end. We are going to hang on to the connection as long as we possibly can, just in case we have to close this live stream out and start another one. Stay on the channel, and if you are subscribed, you will get a notice that says we are live again. So it's practical. The chat window is where the party is, so if you are subscribed, do go over there, say hi to Natalia. I understand that Roz is already in there and is posting in Gaelic. Posting in Irish. We can't, Brooks is like, can't read anything, and we're all like, yeah! We're like cheering. So everyone in Ireland that's watching, I didn't think, Natalia, to learn what to say.
Go to Míle Agiv.
Yes. All right. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. Go to Míle Agiv.
So just a little bit about the Miss Smith community. We have some live shows coming up. Crazy to be out of pandemic and doing live shows. On Friday, February the 24th, it's Hey Old Friends. This is a Sondheim tribute by the amazing Susanna Mars, Meredith K. Clark, and I am lucky enough to be on the keys for these great ladies. We are going to be at Wilf's Restaurant Jazz Bar. That is in Portland, Oregon. Friday, February 24th. There are two parts to that ticket. The first is you want to go through my website, and general admission tickets are $35. The $50 VIP seats where Susanna sits on your lap, those are gone. Some people in here have those tickets, and those are gone. Sorry. The general admission tickets are remaining, and then there is a Wilf's drink and dinner minimum to meet as well when you are on site. So do check that out. And then fast forwarding into May, Sam Kinney is doing a free house concert in Salem. Saturday, May 20th, that is going to feature Sam Kinney himself. The great Aaron McGrath and the Quartet will be performing in that concert. It's a free concert. And then save the date on Saturday, June the 3rd. Dr. Aurora Sherman is going to present another one of these hybrid concerts. We will be in Salem broadcasting live with a live studio audience, and we will be raising money for the Center for Hope and Safety in Salem. One more save the date. The Newport Performing Arts Festival is seeking nonprofit status, and we are confident that we're going to have it. And the Newport Performing Arts Festival is scheduled for August the 9th through the 13th in Newport. So those are the dates. Today, we are here to celebrate Natalia's story, hear her story, hear her singing that she has been working on diligently. We established that I met her in 2019. One of my dog walking clients, Catherine, lives across the street from me and said, I have this woman that I'm working with who is looking for a singing teacher. are you available? And I said yes, and I met Natalia, and that is how that happened. And she has become a beloved part of the Miss Smith community, as well as the Resound Northwest community and beyond. And I couldn't be happier to be here today to support this with all of these good people. We are raising money for the Irish Cancer Society. You're going to hear a lot about that from Natalia and throughout the live stream. But attached to this video, there is a link. The Irish Cancer Society is using a site called Just Giving, and Natalia has a page set up for that for Gabby. And we're going to ask that you go directly through that link so that we can track all donations that are coming in honor of Natalia. Of course, you can just go to the Irish Cancer Society and donate at any time, but we would love it if you would use that dedicated link so that we can track these funds. Tonight, Natalia is going to be reading her script from a device called Braille Note. I just wanted to mention that because I just think she is amazing in every way, and she is one of these people that helps blind people navigate the world, and so she is techie and always has really cool devices that she's trying out and helping other people to get. And so I just wanted to let everybody know the device that she'll be using to tell her story. So without further ado, this concert is titled For Gabby, and please welcome to the screen and the stage, Natalia Vogeli.
I see a boy who's frightened, a young boy with gold eyes. I want to say you're welcome here. You can be happy now that you're home. We're all a part of one world. We all can share the same dream. And if you just reach out to me, then you will find deep down inside I'm just like you. Loud voices raised in anger speak harsh words, such cruel words. Why do they speak so selfishly when we have got so much we can share? So let your heart be open and reach out with all your love. They are no strangers now, they are our brothers now, and we are one. We're all a part of one world. We all can share the same dream. And if you just reach out to me, then you will find deep down inside I'm just like you. We're all a part of one world. We all can share the same dream. And if you just reach out to me, then you will find deep down inside I'm just like you, like you. Thank you. Diachich. My name is Natalia Vogeli. I was born 3 months premature. I weighed 2 pounds at birth. I had a brain bleed around 48 hours old. My parents were given the choice to increase the level of the oxygen I was receiving to stop the bleed or help the bleed subside, which they did. The increased level of oxygen, followed by the decrease after the bleed subsided, caused my eyes to become unstable. My retinas detached. My parents had 4 or 5 surgeries performed on my right eye and a couple on my left in an attempt to fix the problem. Nothing worked. I struggled with eye pain and issues as a kid, teenager, and adult. Eventually, I'd had enough of the pain and other problems. I decided to obtain prosthetic eyes 5 years ago. I couldn't be happier with them. And this next song is going to be The Road Less Traveled. This is by Lauren Elena. And when I was in Ireland last time, I heard this, and it basically confirmed for me that I was doing the right thing. Why do you keep on staring? That mirror, mirror, it ain't fair at all. Ooh, dress sizes can't define. Don't let the world decide what's beautiful. No, you won't make yourself a name if you follow the rules. History gets made when you're acting the fool. So don't hold it back and just run it. Show what you got and just own it. No, they can't tear you apart. If you trust your rebel heart, ride into battle. Don't be afraid to take the road less traveled. Wear out your boots and kick up the gravel. Don't be afraid to take the road less traveled on. Oh, 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 oh. Take the road less traveled on. Don't follow anyone. March to the rhythm of a different drum. Why do we analyze, break down and criticize the crazy ones? Oh, you won't make yourself a name if you follow the rules. History gets made when you're acting the fool. So don't hold it back and just run it. Show what you got and just own it. No, they can't tear you apart. No, ride into battle. Don't be afraid to take the road less traveled. Wear out your boots and kick up the gravel. Don't be afraid to take the road less traveled on. Oh, 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 oh. Take the road less traveled on. Oh, oh, oh. Take the road less traveled. Put your hands up. Show me that you're one of a kind. Put your hands up. Let me hear your voice tonight. Oh, if you trust your rebel heart, ride into battle. Don't be afraid to take the road less traveled. Wear out your boots and kick up the gravel. Don't be afraid. Take the road less traveled on. Ride into battle. Don't be afraid. Take the road less traveled. Wear out your boots and kick up the gravel. Don't be afraid. Take the road less traveled on. Wear out your boots and kick up the gravel. Don't be afraid. Take the road less traveled on. Traveled on. Take the road less traveled on. Thank you. Thank you. I took voice lessons from the time I was 5 until I was 15. My dad was physically abusive to me from the time I was 5 until I was 16, when I turned him in for physical abuse. My younger brother was also sexually abusive to me. My mother allowed everything to transpire, even though she knew about all of it. Due to my incredibly traumatic childhood, I began experiencing severe depression around age 11 and entertained thoughts of suicide. I got into counseling in secret at age 15. This next song is Nothing Else Matters. It's by Metallica. My brother really loved rock, and this was one of the only songs I actually loved that blasted out of his room on a regular basis. So I learned it, and just by hearing it all the time, and I'm going to sing it for you now. Trust in who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we do it our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know, then I know. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trust in who we are, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. Whoa. Never cared for what they know. Then I know. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. And nothing else matters. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trust in who we are, and nothing else matters. And nothing else matters. Yeah. Thank you. I did not recall memories of the sexual abuse until I was in college. My depression worsened, so I dropped out and moved to Minnesota to work on my mental health when I was 21. Despite attending counseling and mental health groups constantly, my depression continued to worsen. I hit rock bottom in 2006 and overdosed at the age of 23. I'd lost all hope that things could ever turn around for me. soon after I was admitted into a mental health program, DBT, which changed my life, and I began to slowly improve. I had to move back to the Pacific Northwest in 2010. In 2015, I was offered a job at the Oregon Commission for the Blind, teaching people how to use technology. I loved the work and did it for almost 3 years. They let me go in 2018 due to budget cuts. During the last several years, I've lost almost all my friends in America, and I am not close to my family. And this next song is called At This Table. It's by Idina Menzel, who, if you don't know who she is, my most memorable reference is she was Elsa on Frozen, but she was also in Wicked and a couple of other things, and has released albums and whatnots, and she wrote this, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and to me, it talks about what all good friendships and relationships of any sort should be. At this table, everyone is welcome. At this table, everyone is seen. At this table, everybody matters. No one falls between. At this table, you can say whatever. At this table, you can speak your mind. At this table, everything's forgiven. There's enough for everyone. So come as you are. Remember that the door is always open. Yes, come as you are. The perfect gift that you could bring is your heart. So come as you are. At this table, there will be no judgments. At this table, mercy has a seat. At this table, we're all sons and daughters. There's no place I'd rather be. As you are, remember that the door is always open. Come as you are. The perfect gift that you could bring is your heart. So come. As you are, come as you are. Oh, at this table, everyone is welcome. At this table, everybody cares. At this table, everybody matters. So come, pull up a chair. Thank you. begins with one single step, then walks a million miles. And though these wings are not ready yet, I will try to fly. My eyes can't see, my arms can't reach. I need strength when I'm weak. I need your faith in me. Don't walk in front of me. I was not born to follow. Don't walk behind me. We were all born to lead. Don't walk without me. I might need you tomorrow. Walk right beside me. Be the real friend I need. If you take small stones, one at a time, you'll move the whole mountain. If you climb each rainbow, it's gold that you'll find and shelter from the wind. My ears can't hear, my heart can't beat. I need strength when I'm weak. I need your faith in me. Don't walk in front of me. I was not born to follow. Don't walk behind me. We were all born to lead. Don't walk without me. I might need you tomorrow. Walk right beside me. Be the real friend I need. Don't walk in front of me. I was not born to follow. Don't walk behind me. We were all born to lead. Don't walk without me. I might need you tomorrow. Walk right beside me. Be the real friend I need. Walk right beside me. Be the real friend I need. Thank you. I had a boyfriend, Gabby for short, who lived in Ireland. After the commission let me go, we decided I would travel to Ireland and visit him for 3 weeks. I fell in love with the country whilst there and fell more in love with Gabby himself as well. He had said I could go to Ireland on my passport and look for work for 3 months. In July 2018, Gabby began getting sick. He went to the doctor and several tests were performed, all of which were inconclusive. In September, he was admitted to the hospital. They did an exploratory surgery and discovered he had bladder cancer. His bladder was removed in October 2018. He did not do well following the removal and stopped communicating with me. The only other contact in his family that I had was his brother Mick. Mick sent me a text stating that he was going off the grid because Gabby was not doing well. I had no idea what was going on, and the only way I knew to find out was to go to Ireland. I had money saved from when I was working. I did not know whether I would locate work in Ireland. However, I knew I had to try. I signed the paperwork to get out of my apartment lease, packed up my belongings, threw them into storage, and left for Ireland. I did not locate work in my allotted 3-month time period. I had to return to America, otherwise I'd have been illegal there. I fell more in love with Ireland. It's the most magical, beautiful place I've ever been, and I experienced a level of kindness there that I've never seen anywhere else. I made 3 friends and a few job contacts. I also discovered what had transpired with Gabby. I was informed that he had died via someone at his work on March 1st, 2019. The next 3 songs are for Gabby. The first one is called Jealous of the Angels. It's by an Irish artist named Donna Taggart. I know that Gabby is my angel, and this song talks about that. The second one is called Heaven Was Needing a Hero. It's by my favorite American female country artist, Jody Messina. Gabby was extremely heroic, and this song speaks to that. And then the third song is Caledonia by Celtic Woman, and that has significance for me with regards to Gabby also. Didn't know today would be our last, and that I'd have to say goodbye to you so fast. I'm so numb I can't feel anymore, and praying you'll just walk back through that door and tell me that I was only dreaming. We are not really gone as long as I believe there will be another angel around the throne tonight. Our love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. You always made my troubles feel so small, and you were always there to catch me when I'd fall. In a world where heroes come and go, well, God just took the only one I know. So I'll hold you as close as I can, longing for the day when I see your face again. But until then, God must need another angel around the throne tonight. Our love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight, singing hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight.
Thank you.
I came by today to see you. Oh, I had to let you know. If I knew the last time that I held you was the last time, I'd have held you and never let go. Oh, it's kept me awake nights wondering. I lie in the dark just asking why. I've always been told you won't be called home until it's your time. I guess heaven was needing a hero, somebody just like you, brave enough to stand up for what you believe and follow it through. When I try to make it make sense in my mind, the only conclusion I come to is heaven was needing a hero like you. Ooh. I remember the last time I saw you. Oh, you held your head up proud. I laughed inside when I saw how you were standing out in the crowd. You're such a part of who I am. Now that part will just be void. No matter how much I need you now, heaven needed you more. 'Cause heaven was needing a hero, somebody just like you, brave enough to stand up for what you believe and follow it through. When I try to make it make sense in my mind, the only conclusion I come to is heaven was needing a hero like you. Yes, heaven was needing a hero that's you. Thank you.
Beautifully done.
Thank you.
Put him on the wrong side.
Sorry, Dana.
Tissues are on the other side of the room.
Yeah. Stephanie says I'm good at making people feel things. So. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me. These last few days I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I come from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you and that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I have moved and I've kept on moving. Proved the points that I needed proving. Lost the friends that I needed losing. Found others on the way. I've kissed the fellas and left them crying. Stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I've traveled hard, sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. Let me tell you that I love you and that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, the forest choir. The flames have cooled, don't get any higher. They wither now, they've gone. And I'm steady thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. When hands have shaken, the kiss has flown, then I will disappear. Let me tell you that I love you and that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than Thank you very much.
Thank you, Natalia. Such a beautiful song, isn't it? Just you're magical and you're just so wonderful to work with. We are over halfway through the show, and I just want to remind everybody, our viewers right now, that we are raising money for the Irish Cancer Society. You are such an inspiration, Natalia, and you really represent the meat of what my work is with people, being able to take this difficult emotional life stuff and channel it so that you can use it for your art. This has been years in the making. You know, how is Natalia getting through this really, just difficult songs, right? Just this heavy emotional content. And the answer is years of intentional training. We have trained to be able to make it through songs without completely breaking down. It was years of just crying and crying through this. And she really wanted to get through the other side so that she could do this show and be able to talk about this and stay in her feet and in her body while she is singing these really difficult songs. So you're just such a great representative of my studio, and I know Resound Northwest, and just so proud of you today. So we're raising money for the Irish Cancer Society, and there is a link attached to this video for a dedicated link so that you can donate at any time. If you're watching this live stream right now, or you're watching it in 2 years, that link is going to be good. Grief knows no end, and I know that Natalia is going to keep that as a beneficiary for quite a while. So it will be up there, and that is the way that we are able to track the funds that are coming in. Yeah. So back to you, and I think you're going to take us to Ireland, aren't you, my friend?
Yeah.
All right.
The Irish, I'll just say one thing about the charity real quick, and you brought that up. They periodically they want me to extend the page. They ask me, like, are you still interested in whatever? And so I just extended it again last night, and now it's good until 2028. Great. But I extend it once a year. I go in there and make sure that it's extended till December 31st of whatever the next year is. So yeah, it'll be going until I die, and maybe afterwards if someone decides to keep it after that. So let's see. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I'm
like, you're about to do the thing.
Right. Yeah. But I gotta read first. Yeah, I gotta read first. I have been here for the past 4 years seeking work in Ireland. I applied for several job positions, and things came to a screeching halt due to COVID. Since I had no apartment to return to, I have been living with my mother, which never goes well.
We should get a sound effect for that.
No, there's just nothing to say for that. Her mother moved into the house as well, which makes things significantly worse. Yeah. I have dealt constantly with the sexually and emotionally abusive aspects of my past over the last 4 years. I am still seeking work in Ireland, and I believe I will locate something. It's just a matter of when. That's one of the things that both the overdose and falling in love with Gabby has taught me. Anything is possible. There's always hope, and especially in the darkest times of your life, it's essential to keep hope alive. I've been having a blast learning Irish from my incredible teacher, Roslyn, in Pennsylvania. And the next song I'm going to sing for you is the Irish National Anthem. And I was looking at this, and Roz, you actually taught me this early last year-ish. So, forgot to ask, sorry, do you want me to stand right here, or do you want me to go move?
I think you're okay where you are.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you're okay.
Okay, cool. Sin your fina fall, a tough we all egg sir, shantir or shin share fasta, ni og fur, fui tir on na, fuin thrall, a nacht, a heim sa viarna wel, legjan chael, hun bash no sail, leg on iskrech. Trí lawach na biler, shaif conheg, auron na vien.
Yeah.
Thank you. And this next song I'm going to sing for you. In a second, I will. Yeah. Something else I forgot. Okay, the day after Gabby's birthday in 2019, I set up a charity in Gabby's honor to donate to the Irish Cancer Society for bladder cancer treatment. My target goal to raise initially is 500,000 euros. Once I reach that amount, I'll raise the target and enjoy the process of reaching the new one. And the Irish Cancer Society is an organization in Ireland that helps children and adults all over the country and who are affected by cancer and their loved ones. And their goal at some point is to live in a country and a world where no one's life is cut short by cancer. So, yeah. So any amount you give to Gabby's page, what goes directly to the Irish Cancer Society. It does not go to me. It goes to them. And it would help them with their mission.
Do you have an intro for Ireland's Call? I feel like they're... we just invite
Do we? Is this, wait a minute, maybe I have this wrong. Is this where, I thought this was where, no, yeah, this is where Ireland's Call is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason I don't have that in here anymore. Okay, sorry. Technical difficulties. Okay, let's see, yes, Ireland's Call. Gabby actually sang this for me. This one is really special because of that. He sang it for me twice. The first time he just sang it for me because he wanted to, and then the second time I was like, hey, do you remember that song about Ireland calling something whatever? And fortunately he remembered what I was talking about and sang it again. He couldn't remember all the words, but he sang what he could remember of it, which was the chorus and some of the words to the verses. And it's gorgeous, and I'm going to sing it for you now. And on the third verse, or the third chorus, rather, there are three. Please feel free to join in and sing along with me. Come the day and come the hour, come the power and the glory. We have come to answer our country's call. For the four proud provinces of Ireland, 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 together standing tall, shoulder to shoulder, we'll answer Ireland's call. From the mighty glens of Antrim, from the rugged hills of Galway, from the walls of Limerick to Dublin Bay, for the four proud provinces of Ireland, 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 together standing tall, shoulder to shoulder, we'll answer Ireland's call. Hearts of steel and heads unbowing, be broken. We will fight until we can fight no more. For the 4 proud provinces of Ireland, everybody. Ireland, Ireland, together standing tall, shoulder to shoulder, we'll answer Ireland's call. We'll answer Ireland's call.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a rousing song.
Yeah.
All right. Do we just keep going? Is this where you're going to
What's
talk
next?
about-
This might be.
Homeland.
Oh, Homeland. Okay. Well, then we can just keep going then because this is. Yeah. Let's just keep going.
Cool.
This is my homeland. My heart is here. These are the voices I long to hear. No matter how far I may roam, I have a homeland. I have a home. When the sun goes down on the evening light, who's like a ghost through stormy night? When Sirius twinkles to hypnotize, it's good to sit and realize this is my homeland, my heart is here. These are the voices I long to hear. No matter how far I may roam, I have a homeland, I have a home. I love her stories in the teller's gift. I love the lonesome piper's drift. No greener fields do I need to see. These simple things, they comfort me. This is my homeland, my heart is here. These are the voices I long to hear. No matter how far I may roam, I have a homeland, I have a home. If for some reason I had to quit this riverbed where I sit, I think I'd wait for it all to fade and never doubt the pouring rain. This is my homeland, my heart is here. These are the voices I long to hear. No matter how far I may roam, I have a homeland, I have a home. This is my homeland, my heart is here. These are the voices I long to hear. No matter how far I may roam, I have a homeland, I have a home. I have a homeland, I have a home. I have a homeland, I have a home. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. This next song is called Rainbow. It's by someone named Liz Hewitt. And it just describes what I want in the next part of my life. I wanna see myself shine on the dance floor. But I won't get it right till I stop asking why and just let it go. Sometimes I take a look at my life, I take a look at my life and say, oh, oh, wanna get it, yeah, gotta get it, don't need a pot of gold. Looking for the rainbow to break the storm inside of me, the rainbow to take the clouds that hide in me. All I want is someone to heal the heart of me, the rainbow. It could be the start of me. Yeah, I'm down on my luck, but I'm still looking up, got a way to go. Gotta follow my gut, can't get stuck in a rut, I've been there before. Right now there's a road up ahead, and it's dangerous. Oh, oh, fear is gone, it's my marathon, maybe I'm getting close. Looking for the rainbow to break the storm inside of me, the rainbow to take the clouds that hide in me. All I want is someone to heal the heart of me, the rainbow. It could be the start of me, looking for the rainbow everywhere that I go, even in the shadows. Oh, I'm looking for the rainbow when I'm at the end of my rope. There's a destiny that was meant for me if I let it be. Rainbow to break the storm inside of me, the rainbow to take the clouds that hide in me. All I want is someone to heal the heart of me, the rainbow. It could be the start of me. It could be the start of me. Oh, it could be the start of me. Thank you. I'm in the process of writing a book about my life entitled Becoming Natalia. And Roz, my incredible Irish teacher, came up with an absolutely gorgeous subtitle for it. And now I'm going to let her explain to you about it. Fulcha. Roz?
Diachiv Achinia Uishla, Woolmela Natalia. Oh, oops, not everyone here speaks Irish Gaelic, the language Natalia has been learning so diligently for the past few years. I'm sure a lot of you know her background, spending time in Ireland, falling in love with her boyfriend Gabby, who then tragically passed away far too young. They had vowed to learn Irish together. Maybe for Gabby it would be relearning, since most Irish people learn at least some Irish in school. I first met Natalia at an online Circle Cora conversation circle, which had been started up as a lockdown activity in the early days of COVID. The group was really at an intermediate level, so Natalia and I discussed doing some private and group lessons online. Agus sha anishmuj in you, and here we are today. And I'm glad to say, also with some of her classmates, from her group class and from her Harry Potter reading group. And yes, that's reading Harry Potter in Irish, a considerable challenge for a relative novice to the language. Not to mention a considerable challenge for a Dinya Thal blind person, since the Irish language text of Harry Potter is not available in Braille. Anyway, Peishkele, as I got to know Natalia better and was really moved by her life experiences, I thought, what an interesting connection the Irish language offers regarding the eyes we see with and the concept of hope. In fact, the Irish word for an eye and hope are exactly the same. The word is súil. So we can say tá súlagam, I have hope, or the same thing, tá súlagam, I have an eye. Well, of course, that would be the one-eyed Cyclops from Greek legend. Or for most of us, tá súlia agam, I have eyes. Well, that's amazing enough. But wait, there's more. Irish doesn't just have one word for hope, it has two. The second one is completely different and is pronounced dóchas. So, as Natalia was telling me about the book she's writing, it occurred to me in a flash. Gan súil ach ní gan dóchas. Without eyes, but not without hope. Okay, a slightly loose translation for any grammar fanatics out there, since súil is technically singular, but it fits the phrase here. In addition, the beautiful ambiguity here is that the phrase could also mean without hope, but not without hope, reflecting Natalia's persistence and continuing effervescent personality, despite all odds. So I look forward to seeing Natalia's book emerge and to continuing to work with her on Irish. And one of these days, I look forward to the Irish radio stations contacting Natalia for interviews. So here's to Natalia and her resounding message of hope. And now I return the floor to Natalia for her next song.
Are you ready, Brooks? All right, Natalia, we're back.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. This is the end of the show. Thank you to Stephanie for playing so beautifully for me and for having worked with me over the last 3.5 years. You're awesome. Thank you to Dan of Daniel Buchanan of Resound Northwest for allowing me to rent the studio for the concert for today. Thank you to Brooks for running the live stream. Yeah, Brooks, you're awesome. And thank you to Roz, my incredible Irish teacher, an amazing friend. Thank you for doing so much more for me than teaching me Irish. Thank you for being one of the only few people who's been supportive of me in this country since I met you. Thank you. Thank you to Braz, Tatu Gahintach. Thank you to Eileen, Hannon, and Carrie, my friends that I met when I was in Ireland last. You guys are all either here a nacht tonight, or you will be here at some other point watching this later. So thank you all for watching and for coming. You guys are incredible, and I did not expect you to stick with me. Thank you to everyone in the room for coming. Thank you. Let's see. Carista, did you make it? Or did she not make it? Nope, she didn't make it. Okay. That's okay. Krista can watch later. Thank you to everyone in the room for coming. And thank you for donating if you've donated already. And if you haven't, please consider donating, or at least go look at Gabby's page. It's neat, and his picture's there. And
it's just a very nice page that I set up. So I'd at least like you to look at it, if nothing else, and consider donating to the Irish Cancer Society. I'll say one last thank you to my counselor, Johanna, who will be watching this later. She's amazing, and she's been with one of the only few other people who's been with me over the last 13 years since I met her. And I couldn't have done all of this without you, Johanna. So thank you. This next song is called Wind in My Hair. This is from the Disney movie Tangled. They did a series after after the movie came out. They did a television series. And this is the theme song from that series. It's called Tangled Ever After. And yeah, it's a gorgeous song, and I love it. And I was extremely happy when I found the sheet music for it so Stephanie could play it. So I'm going to sing it for you now.
Seems like I spent my whole life hoping, dreaming of things I've never tried, tangled in knots just waiting for my time to shine. What if the doors began to open? What if the knots became untied? What if one day nothing stood in my way and the world was mine? Would it feel this fine? 'Cause I've got the wind in my hair and a gleam in my eyes and an endless horizon. I've got a smile on my face and I'm walking on air. And everything life ought to be, well, it's gonna happen to me out there. And I'll find it, I swear, with the wind in my hair. So many roads I've yet to travel, so many friends I haven't met, so many new adventures just around the bend. Plenty of mysteries to unravel, tons of mistakes to not regret, so much to see and to do and to be, a whole life to spend. And it doesn't end, 'cause I got the wind in my hair and a song in my heart, and the fun's only starting. I've got a skip in my step and I haven't a care. That beautiful breeze blowing through, oh, it's gonna carry me who knows where, but I'll take any dare with the wind in my hair. I've got a smile on my face and I'm walking on air. And everything life ought to be, well, it's out there. And I find it, I swear, with the wind in my
Thank you. Thank you.
Stadium applause. Yeah. Have you got another song for us, Natalia?
Yep.
All right.
I do. This next song, and this is why I wanted to give special thanks to Johanna too. I could not have gotten through learning how to sing this without her. This song is called "The Voice Within," and this is a song that I heard at a Christina Aguilera concert in 2003, and I loved it, and I wanted to learn it, and I thought, oh, cool, like I'll just go home and listen to it. It reminded me of myself. And I tried to learn it, and I couldn't. I couldn't listen to it. I had to shut it off. Every time I tried, my inner child would come out, and I would start crying, and I could not listen to it enough to learn it at all for years. And finally, in 2015, I said, you know what? I'm going to learn this song. God dang it. This song has beaten me for a very long time. This is crazy. And I worked through, with Johanna, I worked through a lot of inner child stuff and worked through a lot of it on my own at home in my apartment, and finally was able to listen to it enough to sing it, or to learn the words. And then once I learned the words, I sang it, I performed it for the very first time at a concert in 2015 at the end of the year. And so I'm going to sing this for you now. This is The Voice Within. And thank you all so much for coming once again, and for donating, and for being who you are. Thank you, thank you. Gramil ma'agiv. Thank you. Young girl, don't cry. I'll be right here when your world starts to fall. Oh, young girl, it's all right. Your tears will dry. You'll soon be free to fly. Oh, when you're safe inside your room, you tend to dream of a place where nothing's harder than it seems. Nobody ever cares or bothers to explain of the heartache life can bring and what it means when there's no one else. Look inside yourself, and like your oldest friend, just trust the voice within, and you'll find the strength that will guide your way. You'll learn to begin to trust that voice within. Young girl, don't hide. You'll never change if you just run away. Oh, young girl, just hold tight. Soon you're gonna see a brighter day. Oh, now in a world where innocence is quickly claimed, it's so hard to stand your ground when you're so afraid, and no one reaches out a hand for you to hold. When you're lost outside, look inside to your soul. When there's no one else, look inside yourself, and like your oldest friend, just trust the voice within, and you'll find the strength that will guide your way. You'll learn to begin Thank you.